So here I am in Chester, going to the Turmeaus, which is owned by Mitchell Auction, meeting Roland. Going to show you around the shop. It's literally a beautiful place, Chester is, if you have a little look. On Cobble Street. It's about 2 minutes from a hotel, so let's give them a knock and see what we can find from the Turmeaus. I've got some lovely cigars, so let's go on in. Here's the entrance. Here it is. There it is. Right then, so here we are. Lovely Indian, which you're greeted with, which is pretty much anything to do with tobacco or anything like that. There's normally an Indian in the waiting room. So let's just ring the bell. And I think Roland is going to be meeting us, and we're going to go into the first room, which is the Cuban Room. So this is the Turmeaus in Chester. I came yesterday, I spoke to Roland. So do you want to say hello, Roland? So Roland works here.
Hello.
He's going to just give us a bit of an idea of what's in here. So this is all the Cuban cigars that they've got here at the Turmeaus in Chester. So little walk around. We've got some ashtrays there. As normal, we've got some Cohibas, various different sizes, the Robusto, Exquisitos, Lanceros, which I'm yet to try, the Siglos. Then round here we have Romeo and Julieta. Then obviously the Montes. Look at all those. Amazing. What a great selection. I had one of these the other day, the Open Master, delightful smoke. The Eagle, I might look at purchasing today. Then you got Romeo and Julieta. Again, this one probably is my favourite. This is the wide Churchill, but some people tell me the short Churchill is a much nicer smoke. And again, here's another one of my favourites, the Bolivar Raw Corona. They've got such an amazing selection. They've got a little display in the middle, which just feeds your eye to try and, you know, look at purchasing some stuff here. I love this. Are these for sale, Roland?
Yeah.
So a nice little jar of matches. Sorry about that. I assume they're just the right matches for lighting cigars with. Then we have the Upman, their Trinidad. Some more Bolivars. They're huge. The Bolivar Liberator. That is some cigar there. Then we've got some more Upmans. Then we've got some Vegas Rubinas. They look really nice. Party Gas. You can't beat a Party Gas at all. Number 2, number 4, number 5 and number 6. I don't know what your favourite is. Again, this is just unbelievable. Some lovely selection of Trinidads there. There's just so many. Magnums, 54s, Cy Sweeney's favourite cigar, I think. He absolutely loves them. Just moving round, and it has a bit of a price list of some of the packs of threes and various things like that. A lovely box there, humidors. So Roland, how long have you been here for?
I've worked here since November, but I've been coming here for cigars since like 2017.
So you've been smoking since 2017, or you've been smoking longer?
Smoking longer, but hand-rolled cigars since 2017.
And what's your favourite cigar? Just quickly, what would you
in the
enjoy?
room, it would be a toss-up between the Vegas Rubina Familiares, or if I got a longer, the Punch Double Corona.
Wow.
That was the favourite
There's
cigar.
two. That's a surprise to me. I thought that, you know, generally people go for like the Trinidads or maybe the Bolivars, but yeah. So there you go, guys. Try the Vegas Rubina or the Punch Double Corona. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
For the size of it.
favourite cigar.
Let me just grab this out of here.
If you got to spare 90 minutes, then yes.
So this is a 90-minute cigar, so that's what he's on about. It doesn't look so big in my hand there, but it is a big old cigar. Just place that back in there, not touching it too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to move around. We're going to go into the whiskey room now, and then we'll go into the New World where some of the New World cigars are, and then we'll go into where you can go and sample the cigars and the whiskey. So let's just walk on through. Roland, lead the way. Oh, gentlemen.
After you.
So as we look here, we've got Ardbeg, which is one of my favourite, Roland, and the Lafray, which is down there. What an amazing selection. So a particular favourite of yours here, Roland? What do you enjoy? A peaty whiskey?
It depends. Nothing too heavily peated, but a bit of smoke. So I usually go for like a Highland Park.
Oh, right, okay. Where's the Highland Park? Are they?
Just there.
Oh, there you go. Right in front of us here. Actually, not a bad price. There's a nice one there for $27.99. So if you're in the Chester area, you want to grab yourself a Cohiba or a bottle of whiskey, and this is definitely the place to come. Everyone's welcome. Open 9 till 5, is it?
9 till 5.
Monday
through Thursday.
Yeah.
And then Friday and Saturday we open till 6. And then Sunday is 12 till 5.
Some of my
7 days.
favourites here. So the Japanese whiskey. I've got the Hibiki, which is a lovely whiskey. I'm not really into the bourbon, but yeah, much prefer the peatier whiskey. Like Roland says, much more a fan of a peaty or smoked whiskey. It's got everything. We got something in honour of Reggie here, look. There we go. And we've also got, there's Mitchell with one of his Aston Martins by the looks of it. But this is a lovely room and some absolutely great whiskies.
The centre display here is exclusive to ourselves.
Oh, okay, so as Roland said, this centre display is exclusive to Turmeaus. So what is the story behind all this then, Roland? Can you explain?
The style I do, they are independent bottlers, but the only bottle for our company. And Mitchell also has his Cigars malt just here. So that's meant to blend with pretty much any Cuban cigar.
There it is, Cigars malt there. What a beautiful looking bottle of whiskey. And you've got everything, you've got gins and everything.
That's
so
we can distillery, yeah.
You can just look at anything. Teeling, it's quite nice, quite like a Teeling whiskey. But the displays are absolutely phenomenal. This is wines as well, by the looks of it.
Absolutely.
Just everything that you can feast your eyes on here. Some lovely pictures as well. But this is a fantastic place to come. So we're going to just fire through to the New World, and we're just going to go through some of those. So follow us. So here's the New World. Again, it looks like an old, I don't know, bunker in here, but it's absolutely, the air in here is perfect, I think, for cigars. And we're just going to have a little walk round. It's got a big system here, obviously, to make sure the cigars are in the right temperature. We've got the quorum section over in the corner. I'm not going to say too much about that, but you were discussing this one yesterday, weren't you?
The Aladino.
The Aladino. So can you just explain to the viewers what that's all about?
Yeah, they are blended as close to a 1940s to 1960s Havana as possible. They range from the Connecticut, which is like oaky and like smoother. We've got the Corojo, which is a little bit of a spice to it, and we also have the Maduro and the Cameroon as well. Cameroon's a little bit more caramel, and Maduro's a bit more earthy.
So if you've got that, the Aladino, I don't know if are they specific for the Turmeaus? Is that something that Mitchell's brought in specifically for these shops, or can you get them from most outlets?
Not aware if they're an exclusive, but I highly recommend them as a cigar. They're towards the fuller intensity on the spectrum.
Excellent. So we've also got the Oliver. Got quite a few of these. I bought one yesterday, so it's got some beautiful cigars there. The Superfly, I do enjoy those, and he's also got the Veiled Prophet. Now this is Alec Bradley Fine and Rare 2021 Churchill. So the good thing about this cigar is literally on the band it tells you everything about who rolled it, the blends, everything, when it was done. It's an absolute fantastic looking cigar. Do you want to just do the coffin thing for us there, Roland? Just display that, because as you can see, you open it up and it just presents you with the cigar. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure whether they all get sold like that, because obviously it'll be expensive, but it certainly is a good look. I'll enjoy having that if possible. We'll work on that with Mitchell. It's got the Placencia, the Alma Fuerte, the 149, great cigars. Then across here again we've got some more Placencia, got some amazing Oliver there, got some Black Market, one of my first ever cigars. We've also got, which is the Opus from Fuente. They've got the Believe, the Perfection and the Shark. And I bought this one yesterday, which was the short story. I've heard much about that one. Brickhouse, New World. Also got the Coldwell, LFD. We've got the Davidoff. Just a bit of everything here. Davidoff, the late hour and Nicaragua are one of my favourites. I've also got the Yamasa. Do you want to explain about the Yamasa?
It's definitely the only people to grow tobacco in the Yamasa region. So it's a very unique blend.
Incredible.
Definitely worth trying.
Yeah, just let us know, anyone in the comment section, if they've tried a Yamasa. I'd be interested to know whether I should have purchased one. Then we've got the Inca. Then we've got the Avo. There's just so many. Then you've got some collaborations with Mitchell Orchant and Alec Bradley and Oliver. I think I've got a Mitchell Orchant Oliver available. And here, there's just so much. This one was a nice one. This was a Davidoff for the Skyline at Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yep, that's the one. The Liverpool Toro.
That's a Liverpool Toro. I think Chester need one, Mitchell. So get the Skyline at Chester and get one of those sorted, I'd imagine. This is one of the latest from Avo. This is the 2022. And in the box, I don't know if you can see, they've got two different colours. So you've got, so what are the wrappers on these then,
it's
Roland?
Connecticut, and the sort of like Ecuador is the darker one.
So
both Ecuador, but one's Connecticut wrapper, so a little bit smoother.
But really nice cigars. I had one yesterday and it was absolutely delightful. Then we've got the Placencia. These are Mitchell's, aren't they? Here.
The one.
Now when I went to the puffing rooms, I had one of those courtesy of Mitchell, and it was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely beautiful cigar. Then we've got the Viva La Vida. Then you've got the Perez Carrillo. This will be quite a nice little box set here. Great cigar. Cigar of the year, wasn't it, one of them?
I think
the Pledge. The Pledge was.
Yeah, the Pledge was.
A beautiful cigar, so you need to get this. And one of my personal favourites, everyone knows me by now, it is this little beauty here. This is the Bijou 1922. Now I've told Roland he's got to try one of these. He said he hasn't had one yet, so he needs to get sorted and get himself on that My Father train. So it's just a great humidor. Absolutely love it. I am going to be purchasing something shortly. But Roland has a little story. He used to be a Roman. So what's the story with being a Roman?
Used to do tours of the city, educational workshops, and just a bit of everything, really.
And apparently he's on the side of a bus, which is to the disgruntlement of his ex-employees. So, but that's another story. We'll try and get out of him a bit later. But I'll take it now quickly down to where you can sample the cigars and sample the whiskey. So Roland will lead the way. But it's a great shop. It has everything you need. It has lighters and everything available. Just a beautiful place. So here is where you come down. It's got a selection of whiskies here. You can just help yourself too, but not obviously free. But it's got a couple of chairs here. A little place where you can sit. So here we go. Sit here to your heart's content. And just enjoy whatever cigar you want from either the Cuban or the New World selection. So I think we're going to call it a wrap at this one. I'm going to grab myself a nice cigar. Roland, do you want to say anything before we go about the shop or anything?
It does tend to be, people prefer the aesthetic of ours. It's like a nice old shop. It's built in a medieval undercroft, so it's anywhere potentially to like maybe 13th century. It's a nice place to come. It's great for storing cigars, and the best part about the sampling room is there's no phone signal down here, so you only have to talk to people if you want to.
So there you go. Get yourself down to Chester, Turmeaus, meet Roland, and the staff here have been brilliant to me since I've been here. Very accommodating, very relaxed atmosphere, great prices on cigars. Again, the Turmeaus, I'll leave all the links in the description here. And like I say, Roland's here most of the time now. Yeah. Turmeaus in Chester, come on down, and so plenty of time to get down here and sample some cigars and whiskey and buy some cigars. So on that note, stay safe and happy smoking. So from me and Roland, see you soon.